Twin Flames, welcome to my channel. It's the Rainbow Wizard. I will be doing your reading. I hope you're doing great. Let me know how everyone is and did you have a fabulous week with the full moon? The full moon was very intense. I won't babble on about my experience, but let's say insomnia is definitely on top of the list, but it had so many other good things as well. But yeah, let me know how you were feeling. Personally, I felt there was a moon, especially the day before it became full. I thought it was full, and I said to my friend, she lives in Australia, she said, no, it's not before tomorrow. I said, I can see it, looks pretty full to me, but no, it's obviously you can't argue with the astrologers that have posted it, but it was full. But anyway, the day after it was overcast, so yeah, but it's very intense. Personally, I felt very rebellious, really rebellious in a way of like eating bad food, not necessary, which I'm suffering from now, not sleeping much, maybe working hard, but not smart. It was, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, Twin Flames, I'm looking forward to do your reading. It took me a minute to get going this morning. I've got some bad morning habits, I think. I gotta work on that. I blame it on the moon still. Anyway, I have meditated. I am ready to do your reading. This is for Twin Flames in separation, situationships, relationships. Those that feel that they are on a twin flame journey. Whether you are with a person or not, you'll know. Also, a twin flame can be a friend as well. You know who this person is to you. It is a journey, but mostly that twin flame is someone that does not live near you, because it's a journey to find that person that will bring pain often, but the pain will only result in gain when you heal those wounds, as you probably know. But now we are going to move into your reading. And I am done with the shuffling and waffling. I probably should put the intro as waffling, so you do not have to listen to that. Okay, the date is, my goodness, what date is it? It's the, oh my goodness, is it the 27th? No, my mind is still. I think it is the 27th. Okay, well, it is for February. We are in the season of Aquarius. It is personally my season since the sun sign. I hope the coffee will kick in now so I can start your reading. Now, Twin Flames. Ace of Pentacles. Nice. This is a time for abundance. A time to cash in, go to the ATM in the vortex and take what is yours. You have a wealth out there that belongs to you. You just have to reach out your hand to get it. But to get it, you have to put in the work. You have to, the Eight of Pentacles, they probably don't get too much credit, but I mean, it is very much the bread and butter that brings in the harvest. It's hard work. You have to battle, you have to fight for what's yours. Now, in the focus of your life at the moment, work could be very time consuming. Work is, most people these days, it's everything you do. It is hard to find the balance. Now, a person is looking at you as their muse, as their inspiration. This person put you on a pedestal. I did see 0909, which is a person here that have so much potential. A person perhaps that have not always put themselves on a pedestal and understood the value that they give to the world and give to people around them. You are that person. You are someone that people look to for inspiration, someone that holds a great deal of wisdom. Now, this is someone that puts you on their pedestal. They are going through a period where they need to change something in their life to rest and rejuvenate. This person might have Leo in their chart. Oops, there's no space. This person is someone that have gone through a period of a change. Instead of being a wild animal, they have let someone tame them. That person could be you in spirits, that you have tamed them. Your light, your inspiration, you are their twin. A twin will always follow another twin. There is a pull. You won't necessarily do the same for a living, of course not, because in this case with you and this person, you could be extremely different. One could be blonde, one could be dark, one could be short, one could be very tall. There is some significant difference. There could be age gap. There is a significant difference here, but when you come to the table, you bring something to the table that is love, that is fulfilling. And someone is looking at you and thinking something you said, something they witnessed, and they are seeing that they are not following you but what you said, but they're noticing that they are making positive changes because they have seen you evolve, even though you don't speak, or some of you haven't even met. It's a very strong pull towards you, and someone realizing also during this journey that you are a significant person in their life, whether they talk about it or not. I can't really see yet much about your twin. I see someone here that is they've had a blocked mind when it comes to, let's say, to be analytical. I mean, there are, I have also, being a reader, right? There is very, it's probably maybe my mother that got me into tarot, and I speak to about it, but I speak to others about doing readings, but I don't have any conversations, right? And if I had a conversation about, don't just like, I'm very analytical, let's just say everything I think of is the zodiac, and it's very natural for me to think about, but people's mind aren't like that, and for me that is baffling. But that's always the case, right? When you are passionately into something, that is your world, right? So for you, because you're here, everything about the twin flame journey, right? So you can't really fathom how your own twin, your other half, cannot understand and don't put two and two together. You could be dealing with someone that is like, never even heard about a twin flame. They wouldn't even, if you told them, they're like, what? No. What's that? What would mean? Oh, thanks for telling me, but what is it? I'm not interested. Or someone that is completely shut off to it. But something is changing within them. There is they've gone through life, shuffled through different paths, or looking what is there for me without finding a purpose, without finding their real true soul purpose. And they've had a mind of if I go for them, it has always been to go towards someone, especially if it is here, most likely, again, the opposite, their yin and yang, a love, romance. They have seen you as someone that will literally take over them, and then you will say, well, I wear the trousers, you are mine. That is because their own mind thinks of a relationship or love in this manner. It is not thoughts, or they are not thinking that because you have said something. I'm just seeing that this person is kind of getting their own vision and ideas. Now, there is this person, they will reach out, but they are trying to search for you. They might not be able to find you or knowing how to connect with you, because they could try to connect with you in a, it's like, well, let's tap into that social platform. Let's see if they use WhatsApp or Messenger, or maybe they go online, and I happen to think about it a few days, and maybe and then you might not even be on any kind of platform, or you're waiting for a spiritual sign. They refuse that, so there could be this block here. Now, because in your surroundings there is a change coming. There is a change. This person here, you and this person connecting will always bring change, especially when you connect in the 3D. It's an overwhelming change. It could feel like an upheaval. And again, it's a change that you might not be ready for as well when it comes to 3D. we're gonna find out more. They're twin flames. They see you as someone that is, they got so many compliments they want to tell you, and then they're like, no, or they don't always know why they put you on a pedestal, but they do, in a way of, they might not even know you really well. If they do know you really well, it's become someone that, you know, they feel like you should know what they think of you just for simply being around. You know, this person is someone that, you know, they are always around you in spirits. Of course, the twin flame will always be. We're going to look into, it's very, very blasé today about your counterpart. The readings, yeah. So we have a Queen of Cups. You might have water elements in your chart, such as Scorpio, such as Cancer, or Pisces. So now this person here, there is this wasted opportunity. So maybe action, when they had action and you really connected, and they know now how special the moment. It was a special moment, but it didn't allow for a future, or it didn't go any further, right? So there was an abrupt kind of shake up here, and this forever sort of left this doom and gloom hanging over what could have been. Now they see here, what pulled you apart could also be distance. So for many of you, it was that, okay, distant. If you and this person were separated worlds apart, perhaps maybe there was the pandemic, you know, where the world has gone through changes. As anyone look back there, anyone would see, okay, the last, between 2020 to 2024, you know, it's almost half a decade, and so much has happened. Now, the issue with this person is their actual, the way of thinking. Their way of thinking is that, well, I have a stable, secure income, perhaps. They play it safe. They have a secure job. It is possible as well that this person have someone is mother of the child, or there is a business they share with someone. It is possible also that this person is someone that looks at you. They look at you, someone like out of their league in the way of how you live. They look at you as someone they see as an inspirational person, like you live for the world, right? They see you as someone that is worldly. They see you as someone very intelligent and very, you are content with and without a partner, and they are not used to that. For them to stand face to face with you and probably again towards you, and you might say to them what they expect you to say, that you will not jeopardize, like, how can I say, compromise your the way you live. I can see that they know that you don't live the way they have been raised, that a relationship is, for instance, or it's just something about that. But then again, they are pulled towards you because it is their other half. It is again, you know, how they are supposed to heal. This person is feeling the pull, right? This person could have Virgo, Pisces in their chart, maybe Gemini and Leo. They know that they can run, but they cannot hide. They cannot hide from themselves. It doesn't matter how far they run or away. This person here is someone is constantly pulling them back, and that is their bad conscience. It is towards themselves, and this person had been running for a long time and thinking that if they keep being stubborn and saying, no, this works for me. Look, this person again with the Four of Pentacles, you could have someone that they look great for their age. They look they're having a good health. They have actually Four of Pentacles can be balanced as well. I mean, when you don't have or spend much money, or with the scarcity mindset, you also are staying still. Many of those that don't progress, I mean, they do stay still, and they could stay like a rock all their life, and you could say, well, look, this person weathered through all kinds of storms, right? They are still alive and kicking, but they know that it does not put their soul on fire. It does not. This person's going through an inner turmoil here with the moon. Especially this full moon. Especially here, something's come to life in them, and they know that they have deserted themselves. They haven't, you know, there's a wolf. See here, the wolf is happy. It's just been screaming, or not screaming. What's it called? Well, I don't know the word. Clearly, my mind is not up and running, but you know what I mean, I hope. And you see here with the wolf and the fox, the wolf and the fox, the wolf and the fox, that's how at least I see that. Wolf and the fox, they eat different things, I think. Well, it depends on what kind of wolf. We know what wolves can be. Werewolf. What kind of wolf? And what kind of fox, right? Are they the fox, someone that is just sneaking around? Or can they be the fox that stand out? Maybe they are a wolf, right? When they go into one, they look, if they stand in front of each other, they are one, the wolf and the fox. There could be a Scorpio fear involved here, which Scorpio death can interfere. There is a road between the wolf and the fox. The sun and the moon is in one card, right? That's the twin flame, the two pillars. It is a road here, and they know why are they stubborn against the road and the journey. They are here going to, well, they might not surrender because this person might not be in a place of suffering, or I don't see a tower moment or death card. This person could even be single. This person is someone that's needing time alone. They don't understand why they have this pull towards you, and the scarcity mindset's eating them up. They could think that, well, you have put some kind of magic on them. Someone have seen also, if you have connected, even if it's once or twice, or if you have been together for years, someone have said, well, you are obsessed with a person, therefore they might have put a spell on you. They look the type. They look a bit crazy. There is something about, what they hear and tell themselves. There is something about them. Well, this person, they wouldn't leave me alone. And again, it is them saying that to themselves. It's a bizarre, I'm picking up Taurus, Libra, and Aries. But they are, so being in the moon and being the Five of Cups and being the Four of Pentacles, it's sort of like, why? Why? That's all I can say to that. Why? What is the point? When it's so easy to choose either side, you heal and you feel lighter. Or you stay in confusion, you stay in the doom and gloom, but even the moon has to disappear. We all know that it doesn't matter how, we feel doom and gloom. This person could suffer from depression, so they might need help to get out of that. They might need to do some health adjustments as well. The mind, right? The mind here is different. This person, again, could also be stubborn for not reaching out to help, to tools. This is someone that could see it as, oh, now I do it my way. And to do it your way in these days of, anybody that don't jump on the, as much as I would say like shorts, and I was against TikTok and all this stuff for a long, long time. But, a year later, look, you're missing out on business. And again, when you look, if you have to train your mind to be disciplined, because the matter of the truth is that to shut everything out like social media, okay, you lose, I believe that you lose a social thing that is very important. Yes, you could save yourself a lot of time, but myself have experienced being one extreme to the other with these things. But I'm just seeing here, back to them, they are someone that could say, I live the way that I have lived and it's giving me security. I survived the pandemic. Look what I still have. I'm in good health. Yeah, I did have to sacrifice here. I feel empty and hollow here. They could feel this, they don't get things done. There's something about they don't get things done. But then look, what they want to do here, what they want to do in life, they want this abundant relationship. They want to leave a legacy. They want engagement and celebration. They want the mutual care and attraction. They know they have not showed you that side to them. Why not? Because they chose to be stingy. They chose to go other directions as well. But see, what they want, it's such a contrast to what they feel, but they think of what they want as something like, oh, that's, my grandparents said that, you can always dream, but there's only a selected few that will reach the moon. You have to be born into it. So they're like, I have to be born into it. It's not realistic. It's not realistic. It's not happening. So this is someone that believes that there is a certain mindset they are conditioned to believe, and they still believe it, even if the world has completely changed around them, even if someone is dangling the carrot in front of them and it's just all they have to do is reach out and get it. So, but see, their intentions are so strong for the life that they desire, that more so than right how they would imagine it would be like, well, so hello then, my twin flame, would you mind if I come around? I've thought about your offer and I have reconsidered. So no, they realize they don't have an opportunity to reconsider no offer, because there is no offer. There is no offer from you per se, as in how they think of how the offer should be, or how the situation should be. They know that this has to do with them. It has to do with the maturity. It has to do with them changing their mindset. And this very, them in their own world, doom and gloom, analyzing that without you even being in there. For some of you, like, yeah, maybe you're in touch with them, and maybe you are not in touch with them the way you used to be. So you are not reaching out or not making yourself available to them because, you have moved on. And I think this person also know that you are not keeping them as a candidate for a relationship. I think they know that. I think that's why they feel sad. But that's where they are going through this pull towards you and accelerate in their life. You are the catalyst, even though they don't see themselves with you. And that is where their light bulb switches on. It is when, well, it's clear that they live on the other side of the world, or it's clear that they might even look at you as moved on with someone else, or whatever the case may be. They still see themselves as only being able to get out of bed and get shit done and being motivated by the spirit of you. So that's what they give into. That's what they give into about this union. And that's when this person have a possibility to really evolve and become this perfect other half. But now they haven't done it. But see, an upheaval. What is going to be the upheaval? And interestingly enough, the spirits are sending you the upheaval, which often is the one that gets the upheaval, can often be the one that don't need to change. But again, you are the one that is more likely to change. The spirits send it your way. You are the one that caused the revolution and the change here. You are the one that will be able to also offer this person something they don't offer themselves, was no one has offered them before. It is tough love. It is tough love, meaning boundaries, meaning that you might spit in their face and say, well, you let me down. Well, look at me now. There's something you will do that this person will trigger them to become better. And it might not even be to be with them. Now, because there is here, something is happening to you where I see there is a choice where you will also be sent someone that will come into your existence that you will mold with, and you might not even be someone that is thinking about a relationship, but this might happen. That will be one upheaval. If this person sees that, they will be so triggered that, so whatever they are to feel triggered, due to whatever is the reason for them to be triggered, something will be triggered, but it's something that is happening on your end. And again, Spirit's here to say that you cannot make an agenda here to say, I know the next chess move. Well, you can, but you're not going to get the result that you are thinking, because you can't control this journey. You can't control, because the journey is within you, basically. So very interesting, this reading, many messages here. Why is the Tower? Why is the Tower coming up? So, yeah, there is a spark, something to do with seahorses. Seahorses are very beautiful. They are like underwater unicorns, aren't they? And you have two here. You have two dogs. You have two cups. You have two. There's a two. You could be seeing two a lot. and in your feelings, right? In your feelings also. There is a feeling here constantly of why am I sitting in a dwelling about lost love? Why is this feeling? I would say you could feel in a way where you don't really understand why you're feeling in a certain way about the person that you have departed. And many of you could be very confused of who is your twin flame. You have a confusion here about, first of all, with the Two of Swords, it is that I must have been wrong the whole time. Why did I align myself with twin flame? Maybe it was because I had a crush. So must have got to my head. I must get out of this mindset. I must go crazy. And then you might think, maybe this who's my twin flame? You might be putting up what they do in the detectives, this person, I saw a number when I thought of this person. So anyway, there could be all kinds of weirdness going through your mind when it comes to the whole twin flame. You might be like, I must have lost the plot. There is a lot of thoughts going through your mind about love and life and twin flame and all that, because there is a reason for that. So you are here reflecting. You are also thinking this way because I see you taking a step back, something to do with your own health, saying, I'm a little bit behind here. I'm supposed to be the queen or king of wands. To, where did my feistiness go? Where did my laughter and fun and me go? Where did that person go? So maybe this person, this split, it torn you apart. There's something about you, inner confidence, or the way that you carry yourself, the way you are. Maybe you humbled yourself down. Everyone is different. Some people can do the Queen of Wands very well, and they are funny and they sexy at the same time. But then if another person try to be the Queen of Wands, it could come across as arrogant, right? So it's about you being yourself. Some of you could have Leo in your chart. It's a natural part of you. It's not I'm trying to be someone else. You are being you, but to be you, maybe you felt, well, maybe there's all these thoughts, but Scorpio energy is here. Something is shaking up here with the Ten of Swords. This fighting for, see that something is changing. Why is this here? Yeah, I do see here what I see here. And this person will make a last attempt to poke in you because, see, they're feeling like this, confused, narrow-minded, depressed, tired. That's how they feel. If they actually see you because they're looking for you and they see you, rest assured their inner confusion will do something that will trigger you to really despise this person. There's something about their mood. See, there's something about you are like, this person ain't coming near me. This person, I am ignoring them. Most of you, and maybe that's not what you want to hear, but like I said, you will be the one triggering a change within them and not the way you think it is. This person here has to be triggered by you because you are their only twin. So it doesn't really matter if you know who they are even. The advice here is, your true soul's purpose. You know how you thrive. Many of you could be very, very good with your health as well. Or you know what to do. You know how you keep yourself in check. You know how your health should be when you do what's right for your health, okay? Something here about you choosing you choosing to invest in you, choosing to continue to invest in you. That's how your mind is changing and very positive. The energy from your twin, and this is where I think, you probably, it's like, when you read about something and you pick up energies about something versus being in that situation. Now, yeah, I personally always thought that my best friend is a twin flame because, and again, you know, how do I have a proof on that? But let's say if I was to compare, if I was to put myself in the shoes of a romantic relationship, let's say, we have always lived on each side of the world, but somehow, and we also lived on the same part as well. But the whole story is that even if we haven't spoken for a long time, we do different work and so on. Nevertheless, whenever I'm off kilter doing something, especially we often talk about, because she's into nutrition, very good with it. When I am off, like she will be off as well, and we're talking like, oh my god, exactly the same thing happened. Also, we are Aquarius, we also have water in our chart. So if I was to just compare that, how we constantly will catch up through 20 years and have this experience, right? And even I swear to God, if I didn't speak for a year and we would just catch up and talk about what happened, it's like, okay, you know, this is what I was thinking. And definitely when we are in touch and when we do, I'm getting also this, that's what friends are for. So you could have a friend like that as well. That is very encouraging, but you could be your own friend like that. But the whole point is here. In this story today, it has to do with someone that is denying that you have anything to do with their existence at all. So their purpose have mostly been to show that you are not part of their world. That means that this person is rejecting themselves. It is. And to be angry with you and to say no. And of course, like if I say as well, a friendship as well, there could be that definitely there's been opposites. Me, for example, years when I used to drink way too much, and you know, every time I was hungover or got myself into some kind of trouble, you know, I would, you know, speak to my friend, and you know, if I was told off for not being appreciated, I'll be like, huh, you know. But then it will backfire because being, you know, anyone that loves you, giving any kind of tough love, right? Whether they say it or not, sometimes the silence speaks volumes. It will, if you are not on a good path, you will sort of rebel. So I am strongly seeing here, this person right here, they put you on a pedestal. They also try to replace you. They have their ways of what they want, but they are saying that you have nothing to do with their life at all and how they think. Nothing. So, and they are still doing this. It's kind of, it doesn't match up with their intentions. It really doesn't. But the upheaval here is that you have also gone through a long time when it comes to this person that you keep your boundaries up, and you have felt pain because they have shoved their wounds on you so many times that you don't even know why they are there, and you wish that you could cut the cord forever and ever. You want to ignore this person. But again, there will be a light bulb moment here, because there is always a different way of thinking. There always is. Sometimes as well, it has to do with the focus in the romantic, you know, situation, sorry. It's very often about the two people and that's it. But here I'm seeing this. Your intentions here is to heal yourself. Your intentions here is going to do something drastic to heal yourself, which again, you will further evolve and there will be something released. I see that you are going to be able to be the person that will stand in front of this person, and you don't no longer feel hurt or triggered by anything they do or say. That's what your focus is, but you aren't really focusing on, oh, I'm doing this, so check back in a year's time and let's see how strong I am. It's more something you're doing for you. There is a next phase in your life that you're going to do something. And I think it has to do with loving yourself, yes, but it also has to do with giving nutrition to your soul and not rejecting any kind of love because of this person, which it seems here could be very difficult, because this person again is someone that has been around you and is around you, and someone that is your twin, and it's really difficult to block this person out. Now, a person is coming towards you, my dearest. This person is coming into your life to offer you a relationship that you haven't had before, and you might not ever have with your twin flame, possibly because you don't want to be with them as they are. For many of you as well, and I don't believe that twin flames shouldn't be together, or that's not something very crazy. No, I mean, I definitely, of course, doing twin flame readings, I know people, friends, family, around. I know there are so many different situations, and definitely I have observed, regardless of any age, from anyone that I know, speak of someone from their really young to in their 60s, 70s, right? It has to do with here, one person have to heal a wound, and something drastic happens. It's always, you sometimes unfortunately hear about serious illness where someone is on their deathbed and they're like, oh my God, or someone else is sick and is changing. So something here has happened that has changed the love you have towards them in a way of not being triggered as well. Almost like losing this person, rejecting this person, and giving maybe love into someone else, that the opportunity will arise here, is actually going to be that triggering moment for this person, and also without planning it. There is a huge tower moment happening here. I can see it, I can feel it. It's a tower moment, it's an upheaval. Tower moments, right? For me, a tower moment, if you have a big one, if something I didn't predict myself, I think, well, one that I remembered to see or witness was that when I decided to relocate after 9 years, only a couple of stops, but it was twice the rent, completely different, and I'm not very good with change at all. I just physical, and I'm still not used to it. It's if you think Aquarius is very open-minded and stuff, you put me away from my normal place. It's a super fixed sign. So anyway, that to me took a long time. It was a huge change that I ignored. I ignored that was going to be a change at all. So what I have learned, especially in my 40s, that I don't adapt so easily to change, and then I will face tower moments. So if I just say, this could also be, let's say if you plan and this is something I think many did in the pandemic. You say on your sofa and you're like, oh, great. I can now travel in 3 months' time. I haven't traveled in 3-4 years, but hey, let's plan a travel with a group, and let's plan a long one. I haven't been away for a while, so do 3 months with a group that I haven't lived with for a long time, and not thinking about that everyone has gone through a change, including the person that's planning it. Then a tower will happen, because can you imagine getting out of your couch, not traveling, not seeing certain people for a while, and maybe not being so easily adjusted to travel? You feel like, oh my God, that's a tower. It could, like, arguments could break out, right? So the tower is an upheaval. Here, I will say there's an upheaval to do with a revolution around you, who you want to be. This could also be a revolution around you saying, I love being single. I love being this person, this me, this new me, right? And you could be the one here rejecting someone, and you could be surprised that you reject someone. That person could be someone that comes in and you have it's like a fling with them or something. There's something here that, because the Queen of Wands is also, oh, I needed a bit of that, but it's not quite me. There's something that, again, takes you out of like, oh, love is all bad, or love is all either black or white kind of thing. It's like, well, whenever I take action in love, do I want to do that, right? Because the Queen of Wands don't really like to be, loose in love as well. But it's positive, really positive cards. And I would say for the Tower here, something positive is happening here with your understanding, your feeling about love. And the Empress coming up here, it is definitely you evolving a lot, opening your mind based on an ending of some kind as well. Maybe for some of you, it is that also, if you haven't spoken to your twin flame, or you wonder, is it my twin flame? It can't be, is it? There will be a proof here that they are. This could also actually come in a form of this person and you cannot reach each other because this person have gone off the radar. It could be one of their attempts to say they have nothing to do with you or your existence, but because bear in mind, this person here is very rebellious. This person here could try to replace you and say, well, clearly they are my type, let's replace them. There is something going on their end that you will notice, and you could feel sad, and you think, okay, well, but that sadness actually will turn into something very positive, because it's almost like you seeing a rejection, seeing that as, if you have certain feelings about the rejection, that confirms they are your twin flame. If a person rejects you that are a twin flame, they block you, I mean, that is great news. You should always think that's great news. If anyone would ever come back to you, it is like, you know, siblings that travel all over the world, they never seen each other. That is there. How many proofs do you need for that? So, you know, blocking doesn't work, because those souls, if they're meant to be, you will find that person. So for many of you, it could be that if there is no access to this person, or if there is something they do to prove it, and you could feel, the old you would think, oh, God, that hurts. Or this person could even be, I'm going to show that there's something about the Empress here that they want to show. And they want to show you that they can replace you. And they will. They want to show you. And if you see that, and again, it has something to do with them wanting to block you because of it. They could have a hidden relationship, or they could be, but if you see something like that, and especially the journey that you're on now, you will not feel sad at all. You will feel very happy. That could be surprising for you, because you'll be like, okay, well, now I know this is my twin flame, and now I know what's going on. Because anything that is done in the 3D of, you know, well, for someone that blocks, go off the radar, it is never personal to anyone. It's very often of being overwhelmed, but I always come back. So if you do that in a romantic setting, and again, the person will always come back. Now, it's just always going to be that way, right? I actually have never done it in a romantic setting. It's more, you know, life could go on and off, but you always come back, right? You always come back. It doesn't really matter. You know, blocking is always a sign of, you know, there is a strong connection regardless. Not always, I'm not saying, because, you know, we know those that don't, you know, there are many people you need to block, and trust me, I have definitely blocked those kind of people as well. So you hopefully know what I mean. You know what I mean when it comes to, if someone blocks you, your access, if you aren't in touch with them, but it's basically to do with no reason at all. Maybe they have a relationship, or maybe they just do it to be mean, whatever the case may be, you will know, okay? Now, the Four of Wands, signs and synchronicities, again, to the High Priestess, 222. 222. What does it mean? What does it mean, this loss? Why is it mourning of love? Why is it focused on failure? Why is someone focusing on failure? Why is the Five of Cups here? Why is it focused here on the failure of a twin flame union? When the Spirits is showing that this union is, in this case, this reading today, I feel like it has definitely, you know, been to evolve. You are evolving. Very much so, evolving. It hasn't really so much to do about being with this person, but there is a change. Someone is going to, there is a change within this person. Communication. Now, here we see the Queen of Pentacles and the Devil. Interesting. So I see a couple of scenarios here. Someone could have hidden a family situation. There is an Empress, someone they always have kept as an Empress, and this person have still acted single. Now, this person could have gone on and off the grid because they have made an effort to hide this person, even though it's obvious that they have a person. So for many of you, you could be in a twin flame union where you know a person has a relationship, even if you haven't seen them, but you know they're hiding something, and you know, you have moved on from that, and that is the truth. See, but this person is seeking this new journey. Now, the Queen of Pentacles and the Devil that is here. Someone's behavior have been illuminated during the full moon. Someone have really showed some really bad true colors, and it has showed your person that they have got this all wrong. They really have got this all wrong. Their scarcity mindset, meaning this person have been seeking love in the wrong places. This is someone that want to stay with someone because they feel in control. That means, well, the person I'm with, they need to be a certain age, certain, similarities to me, then I can control the situation, and it needs to be someone that I don't love. For example, there's someone here that thinks like that. So it's a thing. And you probably know about all this. You have observed all this. You also know here, I see most of you are very mature. You actually know the whole story. You know your feelings. You know your life here. But still, you cannot deny here there's a certain sadness and a reason why you ignore love, maybe in general, because of an unfinished business in this situation, because of a certain hold, and maybe that has been your biggest struggle within the union. Like, you see the positivity, you feel happy, you could have abundance, but there is this lack of love, this feeling of being let down, and not also, it's a feeling here more likely that you are, it's a feeling you don't understand. You might just think that I feel empty, but not empty. I feel resentment, but then I feel some love. There is something you haven't been able to move away from when it comes to feelings attached to this person. And maybe you have been battling it through hard as well. You are like, well, just keep on going. No, I know you are very disciplined. You know what you will, won't accept as well. See here, you know that you're whole by yourself. You have a plan. You know what your relationship should look like. So you are like, this person don't fit the criteria anyway. But then it is that, but why do I feel that I cannot love anyone else the same? Why do I still feel that, but at the same time, I don't want to love them? So many of you are going through that feeling dilemma about the whole situation, because you have also gotten used to, with this journey, that you feel better when it's pain with this person. They have taught you that is pain. So you have experienced 10 knives in the back of this person, let's say, and then you keep your boundaries. You feel more alive and kicking when it comes to your love towards them, because that's how they have almost trained and conditioned you to. That's the part that you are letting go of, I see here. And I did a Pisces reading yesterday. I don't really see a strong Pisces in this twin flame reading, but I was very, very positive. And it was that in the outskirts, there was this someone that couldn't really persuade them anymore, because they have chosen this. It's as if when you have chosen a path so healthy, the food is so healthy, because you have got this bad blood test, and you know that now you're feeling so bad, and after 21 days, let's say, to break a habit, you are now feeling like, OMG, what was I thinking? So there is something here about you have passed those habits, but there is this, you are like, why have I this complication about my feelings, about the whole, why can't I move on and in a certain way that I wanted to? Why? That is going to evolve. That again is a part of a journey. That is a part of a twin flame. That is again, if you have a close friend like I have, where you go on a journey where if you analyze it, you understand how you also, with a certain friendship, that you also move the same way. There are people in our life that we are, I have my mom as well, we are, regardless of, very different as well, but there are so many things that if I do a bad habit, probably she does an opposite. I can be very bad influence. I used to be for at least, many things like alcohol, like the way I used to party and stuff, but now I can be the other way. I can be a little bit too boring, right? So, but you notice that. So imagine your twin flame, imagine that person that makes you whole. It is almost impossible for you to really fly high when it comes to love when this person is holding on to you, saying they don't, it's confusing because there is codependency here. Now, many of you could be very generous. You have Earth in your chart, perhaps. We also have Pisces and Capricorn. Now, let's see what else, spirits, what else do you want to share today in this reading? Very philosophical, this, but see, there is so much love here. Their intentions is, you might have feelings of just feeling like a bit sort of, it's a hollow feeling inside, physically, maybe. It's about them holding on to you. Spirits, please give us some, I would say a lot of salt baths. Epsom salt could be good at this time. Now, good news, inspiration. Queen of Pentacles, it's here. What is it with this Queen of Pentacles? Spirits, why is this Queen of Pentacles here? So there's two females. One is self-reliant, Ice Queen, quick wit. Maybe it's you. Queen of Pentacles, nurturing and stability. Capricorn, perhaps. Sadness, regret, sorrow. Ten of Pentacles. Is there a family situation here that you have a child? You feel sad that you have lost a person. You miss them. See, someone could be holding on to someone for their life. Here again, here's the Pisces energy. I see now there is a jealous person around you. A very jealous person around you. If you're dealing with a Leo, this person could be healing and leaving someone. Someone here is blaming, because these are like the outside circumstances. So I feel there's an energy here that is impacting you, that they know, even if your person isn't talking about you or they could have cut you off, there is a person here that knows a lot. So this could be someone's karmic soulmate, but they know a lot, that they just know, and they have a grudge to your person. Even if your person here have said, well, I choose you, I want to be in this situation, they know they stay in the situation, but they can never give the same to them as they do to you, and they know it, and it's eating both up alive. The person that for you on your side, that is linked in your way, it is that being involved somehow in this pain and unrequited love in your own world, even if you don't see what's going on. But there has been a battle going on here with someone that knows that is two people saying we are in a relationship for better and worse, and that's how it is. We're going to work on it. We're going to stay on this. But then the feeling of pain will stay. I believe that you are trying to distance yourself from that. But the way that you have been doing it so far, which might have been like, oh, let's make sure that I don't see this person. I don't, out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. There is an upheaval here. You're going to do something that you should have done a long time ago. Only you know what that is for you. And that is going to be that where you cut yourself loose from that codependency part of what's going on with them, which is not your world, but somehow it's been with you for a long time. Sorry, to drink some water. You know, this whole reading is really about a twin flame union, a person that have forever, regardless how long they have known you, pretend that you are their twin. Deny it by staying in a relationship, a situation, job. It doesn't really matter what the factors are, but there is a person here that is very jealous, and it's like again, there's something karmic going on. Someone could be getting, psychic reading or trying some kind of magical things or things that aren't working, even though you don't really, you wish them all the very best. I see here you're living your own life in your own world, but somehow, because it has to do more with them than you here, to be honest with you, it is not you. There is them chasing you and chasing themselves, because that's half of you, more so than the actual 3D situation here. I see that, and you are long gone from this person when it comes to any romantic relationships. But there is a rubber band here. The further you go away from them, the rubber band will it will give in, And again, it has to do with, you cannot fight. You will always want to understand, see what's going on. It is and it is the inevitable. So these forces that comes to do with, right, I have a home establishment. Look, they can put a clean cloth on the table every day. They can make their, you know, your person here, the counterpart, as I say, you know, change, you know, block you, what do you call it? Mock you, block you, but they cannot stop you. It's they can't do anything. You can't fight. It's a soul connection. That it's only proving that. This reading is about that. It doesn't matter if, you know, when it's comes to family as well. And again, a twin flame, it is a family in a way. So it doesn't, a soul will always seek the balance. If you've grown up and you have lost a parent, you know, that's terrible. It doesn't matter if you say, well, I'm completely fine, I don't know, since I was born, and there will be certain things you will do that will seek, you know, I think it doesn't matter what people know or say or prove. It's the way of life. It's the way. You can't fight that, what is the purpose of the soul. You just cannot. Now, someone is trying to fight what's purpose of the soul, so they are only going through their own internal something. And the stronger they try to fight, the stronger this journey become to them. They have been trying to fight themselves all along. That's what's coming to light here. Anything else, spirits? What is going to happen? I do see someone staying in this situation for a while. They have become used to pain. They become used to anything else as spirits for their feelings. The counterpart's feelings. Yeah, they are walking away from, see here, the way they live. You have also the Queen of Swords. See here, they have gone. They know that they are not with their counterpart. They could be with someone again. If you've had a family with this person, so it could be you, or there's also an air sign. There's something here about them. See, it's not a happy way of living. And again, they could blame it on, oh, this person, or I rather stay. It's just, now they have made a fool out of themselves from just living, thinking a certain way, right? No one really cares really anymore. This person might have, like, when they were young, they're taking on a lot of burdens as well. They are only beating themselves up. They want to come forward here with an offer. That's what they want. I do see someone here in a relationship with either a Gemini or Capricorn. But this journey is very much alive and kicking. You know, there is a false also twin flame here for some. That's here. So again, I would say that you're going to see something, and the more you see about this, if you're trying to avoid them, don't just see it, because it's almost like it will confirm to you who the twin flame is. There's something about a proof here, a blueprint to say, look, to surrender into twin flame journey just means to say, look at the person in whichever shape and form they're at. Doesn't matter on the twin flame journey, whoever they're with, if they pretend to be happy, let them be happy. It's also to do here with unconditional love, meaning it has to do with you feeling, I wish this person the very best, and you genuinely do. There is no hatred in your thoughts and your mind. And they see this pureness of you here. Something is going to be revealed, that someone is trying to do something drastic. So you might see something, let's say social media, there'll be like an announcement, for example, of an engagement. There will be a proof that this could be someone moving into someone with wealth. There is something here about seeing their feelings going against the grain, and then, you know, wanting to prove everything in the 3D. And you will see this person, and for many of you, will be like, oh my God, I am so glad I am not with them. You can see and feel something about their energy that's going to come to light for you here. That's something very obvious that you will see, and that you are like, wow, I'm grateful for this journey, but I'm also grateful that I was not selected here to be, because I wouldn't going through what I'm going through, because you are very happy here. Now, see, I also see this person again, they're very stuck in their routine, which is, you know, day to day. There's something about them could move forward with someone. There is wealth here. Now, for many of them, know that you are the wealthy one, and that they can only attain this wealth by being with you. So see, this person's intentions as well is to move towards the Queen of Pentacles, but there is a lot of anger here. I'm getting a lot of mixed messages. The final outcome is something about the moon uncertainty. What is being shown in the 3D will not be how it is real life, but it has to do with facing the 3D, because then you know that your spirituality will give you the signs what is right. It's something about facing, being brave here as well. Yeah, it's quite intense. Yeah, it's I also have here a message that is solar flares. So solar flares happens constantly as well. There could be temper. Someone's temper will come to light. It's also someone here that could have got themselves involved with too much passionate action, and they have not been emotionally sensitive. Someone here could have also gone through options. They could have an addiction, and they are again feeling hollow because it's not what they want. It's like the sun as well. It's something to do with extra voltage as well. There's a heat in a situation, and it's something about turning also inspiration into reality. It's also them seeing here how you turn inspiration into reality as well for you, how you make something productive, and they could have thought that you were the one that's going to go downhill for whatever reason. I'm also seeing here, which are great, yeah, pull this before the reading actually. So on to the good stuff. A person that is coming towards you, my dear counterparts. The King of Clubs and the Ace of Hearts is very good omen. Very good omen. A King of Clubs is someone that is an all well-rounded man, or could be a woman, of course, not gender specific, but this is someone that is whole. They're inspirational, they are grounded, they could be a father figure as well. This is someone that is, and hopefully we all know a person like that. I certainly do, when I would say, wow, this, you know, no one is, we're not talking about also, oh, this is someone with not bad habits. Humans are humans, but this is someone when it comes to what they can offer of being faithful, of being sincere, of being balanced within, that's them. That's them. Now you're going to apply this how it resonates. If you have Earth or Gemini in your chart, one of you could be over here. We haven't seen the Emperor, have we? No. There is a relationship that is coming towards you. This could be that there is an upheaval. This could be two twin flames exposing their relationship. One is very happy, one is not happy, because it has to do with this, you know, staying there. But, you know, whatever it is, it's going to be exposed. Now, the outcome, however, it's the contrast. What is happening is actually, what is happening in current, it is that probably a twin flame is coming towards you. This person will turn out to be that perfect match. But the likely outcome for that to happen in the current, it has to be this upheaval. Something will kick off. It will kick off. It can't control it. The tower is coming. It is positive on your end. But it's something huge. Now, what else do we have? I believe that this reading is coming to an end. Yes, I will round up the reading. I will add a few more tarot on this, on their side. But it has to do with you loving yourself here as well. You're going to do something that is extraordinary for yourself. This wanted to come up twice. I also see here their twin flames. This twin flame journey with this person, you will find out by a confirmation of a tower that they are your twin flame, but you will also meet someone that is coming into your life that will offer you an engagement, that will offer you to treat you like you have manifested to be treated. There is a relationship on offer here. It will take you out of the unrequited love situation. But this soulmate of yours They are different from your usual type, very different. But you are ready because you have evolved. And it's strong, it's going to happen, and you have decided. See, a person, however, that is holding on to you, there is attention to red flag. There could be children. That's where they had to separate. You are freeing yourself from someone, attraction. So this person here, most likely, and you might see it, so I'm warning you as well, you will see either this person could block you. There is something about being releasing a third party. Something about your confirmation about who they are is more important here. So of course you don't want to go to twin flame reading and I'm going to tell you, well, you're going to see that someone is going to expose a third party online, but it's got to do with the signs. So most of you that are on a twin flame journey, you are now used to what it is involved, what's involved here, the triggering points, but you will not be triggered anymore. This really has to do about you, how far you've come, and that you are not triggered anymore. It's something about what caused you pain in the past doesn't cause you pain anymore. Maybe you are not seeing anything bad. You see someone here that every time they try to hurt you, they're hurting themselves. There will be an immaturity here. There's something happening. There is something happening with this person. Now, there is also them not wanting to reveal who they are. So this is someone that wanted to say they're single. I'm going to pull a few more cards, and as long as they keep that away, they think that by time I will resolve it. So they think that, well, I keep this whole thought process of twin flame, or their thoughts about you under wraps. This will be revealed to them because they are the one that's going to see you in a happy relationship. I see here. Yeah, and that you will bring them the Tower. Even if they try to show you it's unrequited love, because there is a choice of a path, and yeah, that's happened here. What else? There are spirits about this counterpart's feelings. They possibly could have Pisces in their chart. Why these doom and gloom cards? What I would say is around this person. Where are they at emotionally? So where are they at emotionally? A few last messages. Okay. Yeah, this person could definitely have Leo, either Leo or Pisces, maybe as a moon sign, and maybe Sagittarius as well. Now, I would say strong Leo here. I will definitely see and say here, a twin flame have said that I went for the other options. I went for where the stability seemed that it had structure. Especially if you're dealing with the fire sign, someone with Leo, Aries in their chart. Whatever is happening within the closed doors, it's not even, there's someone have denied the journey a long time ago because, whatever reasons, they are searching for you. They're always trying to keep an eye on you. They could try to send friends looking you up and what to do. This person have their own sort of healing journey. I don't see a bad person here. I see this twin flame reading as someone that have said, well, I choose this journey. There is someone here also trying to replace a counterpart, but there is something about their current surroundings. Yeah. See, with the Four of Cups, the Mother of Wands here, there is possible a Leo have offered them a relationship. There is possibly a pregnancy here as well. See, they have the Emperor in reverse. You could be dealing with an air sign. They took on, they said, no, we are too different. I don't want to be going that way. They chose another route here, but their soul want to return. They forever have very strong feelings to you. There is no denying that. They could also have Aquarius in their chart, Pisces, Leo, I'm picking up here. Yeah, this person had their own journey that is going to happen at some point here. They already know that their heart is drawn one place and their stability is one place here. There is something about an upheaval of someone showing them their true colors, and it has nothing really to do with you as well, but somehow they're coming up in your reading. Someone will show some really bad, it could also be someone that bring the worst out of them. So your person, it could be someone that is very quiet, but yeah, they certainly are not quiet. We have also passion ignited. I see that you have a lot of creative endeavors ahead. You're very enthusiastic, positive energies, and renewed spiritual strength could be at all-time high, together with the solar flares. It is allowing you to come into a new sense of purpose. Be all that you can be now. Reach inside and tap into the force. Use it to move forward and set up a strong foundation in the future. Other people is going to feel your excitement, your joy, and beginning to benefit from the spark that it's taking from you. They wonder, what is your secret? Your energy could ignite even someone's spiritual journey. Follow this intuition, but it's your time here to fly. So that's what I'm seeing here. This is your time to fly, and do not take anyone into consideration, because this Tower is coming in. You already have that spark. The only thing that's holding you back has got something to do with this person. For most of you, I do see that is someone that you have let go of in the relationship terms, but somehow they have a hold over your feelings. You can't help it, but someone is coming in that you will come together with. They're going to wake up new feelings inside of you. There is also that positivity, that spark that you have. It's going to be mind-blowing and very overwhelming. So for many of you, you could have been feeling that this inner voice in you saying, when my twin flame come over, or even if you don't even think of them, it's like, when I have my other half, when this, when that, I will do something with them. Me and this person will do it. But here you will say, no, none of that thinking. Remove those thoughts out of my head. I am a whole person. I am two people. If my twin flame chose to stay another place, I'll do the work for two. I'm taking on for two. I am not going to let someone's pit stop that, ended up in something that is for them. I'm not going to let that one person, that situation. I am not someone with a scarcity mindset. So that is going to be a big revolution happening in your life here. There's extremely revolutionary and extremely positive and life-changing. I see you moving into 2024 like a year that will change your life like no other. So thank you, twin flames. Please like, subscribe, and share the video, leave a comment. Love to hear from you all. Have a beautiful weekend. See you soon.